Haven't seen that in a little while. I'm probably coming through double here. Hold on 1 second. Finally got my Quest mic working, which is awesome. I'm going to see if I can change my headset from my Quest headphones to this without affecting my microphone, which it worked. Hallelujah. Okay, so hopefully now the audio won't be coming through my headset into the microphone. You guys can hear me fine. We're going to play a little Megalith. Hopefully you aren't hearing me double. My goal is to, so that you're not hearing me double. Although both my audios are, I do have my microphone and my Quest set up to capture audio. That way, if I do join anyone, which I doubt, but if I do, then I can see them or talk to them. What I'm gonna do quick here is you know what I don't have open, which I thought I probably should. Let's do this real quick. You know what? This is over on YouTube. So let's use the heck is it called? What is it that I always use? Speech to no. Why can't I never remember the name of it? What is it called? Why is that doing that? No, not Slack. Wow, why can't I remember the name of it? I used to use it all the time. I thought it was speech something. Let's see. Audio chat box for streaming. Or Reddit? No. Stream apps. Stream? No, I don't want that. Let's see. Internet. Text to speech for streaming. The heck was it called, man? Speech chat. That's what I thought. Speech something. I knew it. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Wow. Alright, here we go. That's better. Alright. Sorry, it took a little while. Let's actually play now. Oh my god. Struggling there for a minute. First, we need to get into Steam VR. After we get into Steam VR, then we can play Meg. I was playing Firewall earlier over on my Twitch channel. By the way, if you want to check that out, it's twitch.tv/TheWolfCraze. Go check me out. That's where I primarily stream. I'm streaming Megalith over here because I had decided I'm gonna focus any kind of streaming on YouTube to Megalith or very specific games, like maybe even Cradle of Sins. I wanted to get back into that, but it's still kind of in alpha, so I'm not really touching it. 2021 apparently Disruptive has some plans for Megalith. I'm not in the know anymore, so I have no idea what's going to be happening. But if it's new stuff for Megalith, I don't know if it is for Megalith. I'm hoping it's for Megalith. But if it is, then we got some good stuff on the way. And I want to make sure that I'm well prepared. It's launch. Now that we're launching, we'll switch over to the game. Here we go. Let's see. I don't really want to move my camera. I really should just change my Guardian here. There we go. Get that. Firm. Good. We're loading in. Give us some time. We'll be there in a moment. And here we are. Let's see. I don't think you guys can hear that. Give me a second. Mute my Yeti mic. There we go. Now you can hear everything through my Oculus. Oops. Let's see, what was it? There we go. All right. Real quick, I want to see how long I've actually spent on here. The stats. 41 hours. Okay. Whose stuff do I still have to do for quests? I still gotta do her tower shattering, so I'll run with Aurora for a little bit. Hopefully my frames aren't dropping now. Looks like I'm doing okay. So we're gonna play a little Megalith. Hopefully you enjoy. You know, I might throw up instead of along actually with my wolf head. You're not going to hear the in-game audio, by the way, for a moment. Hold on. Gosh, I have a lot of images on here. Suppose I could do some shade here. You guys are going to see this as it happens. There we go. And then get back to the audio. Looking for a match. So I need to do 300 tower shatters, which means I have to destroy the towers a lot. And the audio is not coming through my headset. So I suppose I can take this off. I guess I don't need it. Actually, I do for speech chat. That's right. I need it for speech chat. Let's grab Aurora. Oh, I know what the default's set to my Quest headset. So I don't really want to change that. Wow, that is like really loud when I get nice and loud. That is. Alright.
The match has begun.
So there's always a hiccup for me at the beginning because it's loading everything in. Right, we got Torrens Cypher. Alright, hopefully the skipping's done and over with. Ow. Holy crap, I got back up. Hey, you want to use your, healing rod on me there, Hunter? Oh my god, I almost died. One shot, I'd be dead. There we go. Nice and easy. Simple. No problemo. Still feel like my mic audio is too high. Sure. Did someone come in? gonna say, why did it look janky?
Choose your Titan.
It sounded like someone had left, which is strange because I didn't see anyone in there. It would be nice if people came in. I like to have the devs back in here, you know what I'm saying? And see, it still says Heal Me 246, which is not the name I have on Steam, but oh, we do have someone. Mio, okay. Someone wants to be Shade. Okay. We can do Auroras. It's just nice to have another person, you know? Oh, excuse me. How cool would it be if there were like a couple of tower crystals right at mid there? Now that we have someone in here, as long as they stay, I will switch it up. If they leave, I will stay Aurora. It looks like he's quitting. Is he quitting? Is he staying? Looked like he was looking to the bottom. I'll switch it up.
Choose your title.
I'll be Tundra for you, Mio. I think I already finished all of her quests, so this is strictly to make it, I don't want to say fair because I could be anyone right now and beat Mio, but more fair, I guess. Da 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 dun. Yeah, it sounds like it's coming through the mic audio too. I apologize. This is probably going to be a very bad stream in terms of audio quality.
The match has begun.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not. I don't know. We'll go back and see. I'm trying to figure it out because I couldn't get my mic working because the link is just kind of messed up. So... left. So now I'm going to run around as Tundra, even though I don't need to. Tundra used to be much more powerful than this. Look at how little damage I'm actually doing.
Enemy tower destroyed.
Come on, minions, let's go. There we go. I'm wondering if I switch this over to let's do headphones done. Let's actually switch my headphones now. Oh, that's just not working. I'm going to switch it back to my Sennheiser. Do I still get Quest? Yes, I do. Okay. So now yep, we should be good. Oh, whoops. Oh, good, you guys are getting it. Sweet. So let's bump that up just a little bit. Oh, we gotta go back here. There we go. All right, looks good.
The match has begun.
All right, I think we're set. Oh, I never switched. You're getting another Tundra here. Sorry. Oh, it sounds so much better in my headphones. I don't think so. Okay, just gotta wait for the minions. I wonder who that was supposed to be. Actually, it can be more in the middle here. Changed my Guardian. So it can be more in the middle. Nice. I'm going to keep playing for a while. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. So pick up Aurora again and just keep going at it. Try to, now that there's significantly fewer towers to destroy, this is going to take a while. I'm curious to see what they do. They've got surprises in store or something like that. I'm forgetting the exact words that Rim used. But I'm assuming it's Rim. So she's got control of pretty much all the social media stuff. If they really do have something special, I hope it's for this game and not a new game. If it's a new game, I'm going to be disappointed because they really need... You can see that there's room for a third pedestal. Like, make it a 3v3, maybe. Maybe add another map, more Titans, or give it more depth. I don't know. Do something.
The match has begun.
You see these walls back here? You can bust through these, right? You can do this over on the enemy base. And you can kind of do a back door, but this is really only effective as Tor. See how long it has taken me as Aurora? A really long time. Stupid. I shouldn't have hit it. Here's a little cheat. And now I've drawn its attention, it's not even focused on my minions, so my minions can last longer. Nice little cheat here.
Enemy tower destroyed.
Thunder got taken down by the minions. don't even know if I got one.
Choose your Titan.
Prepare for battle.
The match has begun.
That hurts. Oh, because she was snared. I mean, it makes sense. Just sucks.
Enemy tower destroyed.
I really wanted that tower.
Joe.f said, "It's been a while since I saw you play this."
Yeah, man, it's been a real long time. How you doing, Joe?
Enemy tower destroyed.
A real long time. Just kind of getting back into it just a little bit, not too much. Disruptive said that they got some surprises or something coming up for 2021. I don't know, man. That hurt. I didn't think I was close enough to it. And it's 2 o'clock in the morning. And I don't have nearly as many hours in on the Steam version. I have, I think...
Joe.f said, I've been good. How's was your New Year's?
I think I've been, 41 hours? My New Year's was good. We didn't really do anything. We just kind of stayed in as we usually do. We don't really celebrate it. Plus, I got COVID tested. I'm feeling fine. But when I was getting tested, I wasn't feeling fine. Jeez, I didn't even see if I got any tower destruction there. Christmas was good. Things have been okay. We've been on a bit of a lull for Amateur Hour, which I don't know if you're as familiar with Amateur Hour. But we had holiday break this upcoming week. We're restarting the league, which means more coverage for us. But yeah, that's been about it. I got a new job, which I'm not entirely happy with my decision of switching jobs. More so for the flexibility. I don't have nearly as much flexibility in this job as I did in the previous one. So, kind of sucks. I'm trying to go back to my previous job.
Joe.f said, yeah, your firewall team.
Yeah, my firewall team, not so great.
The match has begun.
Not so great. We haven't been practicing at all. And we have we're going up against the number 1 team this week. So, and unfortunately, just how it is, FCE didn't. Oh, you suck. FCE didn't really fix anything with their networking code. So I'm struggling connecting to anyone, because it's a player to player. So, can I just kill you? You're dead. So yeah, it's not like this. It's not like Alvo. It's player to player, so it sucks. And there's a lot of glitching. Now they just actually released a frickin' gold pistol that has 3 shots in it because it can put your opponent in a down state with 1 shot, which is absolutely ridiculous. You should not be able to put your enemy in a down state with 1 shot with a pistol. With a crossbow, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Ow. Can you use your talisman? Oh, yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, kind of need it. Anything new going on in your life, Joe? Been a long while.
Joe.f said, I tried to get the gold DH44 but they took it away shortly after.
What do you mean they took it away? They have it. They have it back up. You just got to complete the week 7 free stuff. And then it should just show up. You should be able to equip it. I don't even think, from what I'm told, you don't even have to pay anything for it. So, there we go. Get the kill. Get out of there. Ah! Iguanas, you screwed me. But they need to do something with that. They can't have a gun like that in the game. It's changed everything. Like, it's literally has changed everything. Alright, I better have gotten that one.
Tower destroyed.
You suck. There we go.
Joe.f
Victorious.
said, "Yeah, I've just been busy for a while and so I'm still on week 2.
Oh. Shoot, dude. Yeah, you're far behind. And then, no, I'm not saying that in an offensive way. Hope you don't take it that way. Oh, great. We're having a seizure. My PC's dying. Steam VR. I'm using only like 15% of my CPU.
Choose your Titan.
I was barely using any of my CPU there. Didn't drop any frames. It's Steam VR. It's trash, man. Valve really needs to fix their VR platform. I mean, they built the Index, right? They built Half-Life Alyx. Come on, fix your operating system. But I barely touch Firewall anymore, man. Like, I barely touch it. In fact, I went on a rant at the end of my practice session, which went on for like near 3 hours. I went on a rant just saying, like, I'm not going to support FCE anymore.
Joe.f
I just can't.
said, "Haha, it lagged so much my computer auto to 144p just now."
Yeah, that's Steam VR, man. Like, my computer was fine.
Match has begun.
That's the funny thing, is my computer's perfectly fine right now. It's just Steam, how it is. But like, I'm not really gonna support FCE anymore. It's just frustrating. Their game has never worked aside from like right before Nightfall dropped, which was March. I think it was March 2018 or 2019. Sorry. Once they updated the UI and everything, the networking code just got screwy and it didn't work right anymore. And then people were having issues with imbalances in weapons and things just weren't working the way they were before. They should have kept everything simple, done something better with their system, and instead they just screwed it. And I've had terrible drift in that game with my aim controller. I play Alvo, Farpoint. I've played this with the aim controller. Anything that I could play with the aim controller, I played with the aim controller. And I have never experienced the the drift that I experienced in Firewall. And I was a huge supporter of FCE for the longest time. We even did Firewall Fridays for them. You can go back to their YouTube channel and you could see all the Firewall Fridays we did for them. That was for free. We didn't get crap out of it, dude. Got nothing for it. We did all that work, and for what? It was free labor. There we go. And I wasn't expecting anything out of it. I wasn't asking for anything out of it, but we put a lot of effort into making their stream better, improving our stream, and it just feels like it wasn't appreciated as much, and we didn't get good communication. It was just, it was a mess, man. It could have been so much better, and they screwed the pooch. And then they didn't support the people that were partnered with the Pro League, who's probably like the most organized league, period. I mean, okay, granted, Cherith has done a lot of really good work with the NAFWL, and so I can appreciate what he's done. But at the same time, like, you have to pay to get into that league. The Pro League is a free thing.
Enemy tower destroyed.
Why is everything jumping? You see that? You see those things? You see it all jumping? It's freaking wild. Steam VR, you screw everything up.
Joe.f said, I remember you and your team uses to have a lot of fun on FW and funny moments.
Yeah, we would. We would. Things have changed, you know? Like, we still have a good time. We still chat it up. We still make jokes, bust on each other. You know, we do us, you know? But when the performance gets in the way of the fun, it's just so irritating. Like, here's an example. The lag is so severe that I had someone, we were over a newsroom, and someone was coming out of a room. I knew they were coming. It was a one-on-one, and we were on defense. They were on offense. And my team was saying, all right, he's coming now. So I see him. I start firing. All my hits hit him. And by the time I get to his back, and he's not facing me anymore, I'm around behind him. He goes down, and then once he goes down, then I see red. I'm like, see, it's not even fair for them. Like, he hit me, and I don't even know if those shots registered for him. They registered on my end, but how many times did he hit me? Like, there was so much lag. It was so bad. It was so bad. And then another time, one of my teammates threw a grenade. Right? Hold on. I'm going to reset this here. He threw a grenade, and it took another second for it to go out. There we go. Should be better now. I just didn't, like, when lag gets in the way, like when I play Alvo, I have no issues. No issues with drift or networking issues or anything like that. And I do far better. I do incredibly well in Alvo. I always place as number 1 or top 3. Usually number 1. Sometimes top 3. Why is this still performing like mud? Oh, that's right, because of Steam VR. So when Alvo comes out, I don't know if I'll be going back to Firewall. I'll cast it. we'll definitely cast it for the leagues and stuff, but I think that's the extent of my involvement. And I wanted to help with Solaris too. In fact, I was in the top 10 for the first 3 or 4 weeks of Alvo's release, right? Of best plays of the week. Top 10 3 or 4 times, right? You think that mattered? No. Because they still haven't, the FCE continues to do what they were doing before, which is take forever to put out patches and updates. They make complaints. They're not transparent with their community. I mean, some people are, but for the most part, they're just not transparent with the community. That's just how it is. Oh, jeez. I thought I was safe. That's what I like about Martin Pole. They're transparent. They know how to be transparent with their community. They know how to talk to them. They know how to push out updates. They know how to work. So yeah. Anyway, back to Disruptive. They should be pushing something out this year. What it is, I don't know. Is it good? I hope. Really?
Joe.f said, "Yeah, I think that when developers actually respond to the community, then that makes a nice flow."
It does. The problem sometimes, though, that you encounter when you're too transparent is that now people are expecting timelines. They're expecting more than what you can give them, and that's what Martin Pole's kind of facing. You know, there are people in the Discord who are like, "When is it going to release?" And then there's people on YouTube and on Reddit who are saying, yeah, they're making a meme out of it. Yeah, this will release in 2035, or hey, is this ever going to come out? And then someone will say nope, and stuff like that. And it's just hurtful because they're not part of the community actually seeing all the work that's going into it. I've been part of it since the alpha state. I know what's been put into it. I know the effort. I saw it when there was nothing. When there was practically just open maps with very few assets, things weren't added, things weren't changed. It was just bare bones maps and players. That was it. They only had two matches, free for all and team deathmatch. Now they have S&D, and that's out in beta. They just updated the artificial intelligence and the AI mesh, the mesh being where they travel, their travel paths and stuff. They improved weapon balancing. They improved the scope so that now the scope is actually better than it was before. New character models. They added more verticality to certain maps. They added more mechanics like slide mechanics and prone mechanics. I've already seen maps that haven't even been released, and images haven't even been released, and the effort going into those maps is ridiculous. We have someone working on a bunch of skins, already 11 different skins for different guns. Like the amount of work that goes into it, and people just have the gall to say, yeah, this isn't ever going to get released, or just make it a mockery of it. It's like, who are you? Like, you don't even know what goes into it, you know? But fortunately, Martin Pole puts out stuff all the time, new images. We're on TikTok now. I say we because my name's in the game. Like, I've been a part of it for a while now. But like, they put out stuff showing people like, hey, here's the progress we've made. These are the things that we've updated to make your experience upon release that much better. We now have how many of the 1,000 beta testers that we could have? I think we're at 400, and we want to do more. Woo, hey. That's the plan. Oh, jeez. Well, that's the first time I died in a while. So, like, we put in a lot of work, and we have a whole lot of beta testers, and yeah, it's going to release. It's going to release this year. But you have people in the community just thrashing it. And then you have games like FCE and Disruptive, two teams I've been intimately involved with, down to a business, down to the business end of things. And there's just not enough transparency, you know? FCE kind of does things at face value. They don't do much else other than be like, hey, we have a new skin. Hey, we have a new gun, which they don't need any more guns. They didn't need any more guns like 5 guns ago. We have new operations where you can test your skills. Oh, we have a PS5 update, which is trash. The PS5 update is nothing. You have a piss poor community manager at FCE. I liked Frank when he was PSVR Frank in the Frank show. That was the Frank that I liked. When he joined FCE, things changed. He changed. I think he got too big for himself. I don't know, man. I got a lot of frustration in my heart with these people. And I love Disruptive Games. I know these guys. They're very well-intended, hard-working individuals. They had to do contract work because making this game is super expensive. So they did a lot of contract work, like on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, Godfall, and I'm trying to remember the other game. I think it was, I'm pretty certain it was 3 games. Oh my gosh. Pretty certain it was 3 games that they were working on. And they've done a great job with those games in terms of the visuals and the work that they put in. But they've not once that I know of touched this. They, as far as I know, they hired someone to work on this more exclusively. And if that's the case, well, where's the show?
Allied tower is under attack.
You know, let's have a little show and tell here. What are you working on? Are you working on a new map?
Allied tower is under attack.
Are you working on new Titans? Are you working on a more in-depth game system? Like, what are you doing? We just don't know because they don't say anything. I don't know. Sorry for the rant. Just got a lot of frustration.
Joe.f said, yeah, the fact that people talk about how bad a game is doesn't change the fact that the devs are trying their best.
Yeah, people think making a game's easy. Dreams came out and made it fairly easy for people, but it still takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. You ever play Dreams, Joe? I don't know. I've played Dreams, and I tried creating a very small square foot, however big piece of land, and it took me like 20 minutes to just get the grass right and get the character model right, and I didn't even add colliders. I didn't add music. I got nothing, and nothing in there except grass on the ground and a very plain model running around. That was it. That took me like 20 minutes to do. I'm like, oh my gosh, the grass levels aren't the right height. They're not the same or whatever. It was just so funny because I'm like, wow, I had an appreciation for game developers before, but now it's just been enhanced thanks to Dreams. It takes so long. You got to pick the right music. You got to make the animations. You got to do all this stuff. And people well versed in it can do it really well, but people who aren't well versed in it are going to struggle. But what it comes down to is the bureaucratic nature of things. On the business end, on the community end, are they doing things right? Are they doing things for the players, for the community themselves? Are they actually attending and sending out the right message? Are they sending the message that is going to help them retain their fan base? And in my experience, man, like, the companies that I've either interned for or worked along with haven't.
Dreams is literally codes made by the devs. Most people who talk about how easy it is properly never seen a code in their life.
Yeah, oh, that's gonna hurt. I'm dead. That's what I'm saying. Like, all that's coded. So, if you want to make your own animation of a platform moving from one side of a road to the other, that animation is coded. Like, when you record something, that recording is coded. That's what it is. Like, I totally get that, but it presents to the larger community a bit of falsity of how easy or not easy or lack thereof, how easy or not so easy game development is. Because game development is not easy. You look at God of War, you look at Assassin's Creed, you look at The Division, you look at Destiny, you look at Horizon Zero Dawn, you look at Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us, all these games. The production is just insane. It's no surprise it takes years to create, because you gotta start with the storyline, you gotta start with the art direction, you gotta go on to just creating the assets, finding the right assets, fine-tuning the assets, making the assets interact with each other appropriately. Then you got to come up with like an orchestration. Then you got to piece all the narration together. All this takes money and all this takes time. You got to get the voice actors, and you got to run the lines 100 times till it's right. Then you got to make sure that the voice acting lines up with and syncs with the lips in the game and all this other stuff. And that's just all face stuff. That's all the things that the players see. They don't see the coding that goes into it. They don't see just so much of it. And to break it down into that stuff, like it's just taken advantage of. And it's because we're spoiled. As gamers, we're spoiled. We get a game like Megalith, and we're like, oh, this is an amazing game. It should have been put out as beta. It's like, you know how much time they put into making just this cave map?
The match has begun.
The depth, look at all these little details. They didn't have to put these crystals in. They didn't have to, like, look at how it goes into the rock here. Like, you know, look at these animations, right? You know, they didn't have to put these animations in here. You know, like all these little things, all these little details, they put effort into it, and it's just not appreciated. And everyone's like, where's this, where's that? But then that's where your community managers and leaders come into play, and they're supposed to keep them in line. But then again, if you run into a situation where there's just nothing to back up what your community manager is saying, I mean, now the devs are just shooting the community manager in the foot. as an intern for Disruptive at the time that I was, or kind of still am. I don't know my status anymore. I was trying to do community work, maintain the Discord. In fact, I created and adjusted the Discord, made it better. And then Rim came in, did her thing, made it less cluttered, and that's all well and good. But she's now being paid, so she can do whatever the hell she wants. But when I'm not given any information to share with people, because there are no updates, it's like, well, what do you expect? You don't expect the larger community to be pissed? Same with Firewall. When FCE was just tugging them along and telling them lies. They were literally telling them lies, and I know this for a fact because I caught them in a lie. Oh, jeez. On a couple of occasions. I'm not even paying attention. They just simply flat out lie. Like, what kind of message are you sending? We were going to do a Firewall Friday, our very last Firewall Friday we were going to do before Thanksgiving, I believe. I'm pretty certain it was before Thanksgiving. And we tried to get one of my friends in there, Walzer. Where's Walzer? Is his PSN tag. And he's actually done some casting for us. We were going to get him in, right? And the community leader had said no. He's not allowed to participate. If you guys can find someone to substitute for him, that'd be great. I say they, but like... Oh, I thought he died. Or someone came in. And so I said, well, why isn't he allowed in? And I didn't really get a response. So then I reached out to Trevor. I reached out to a couple of people. I said, what's going on here? Is there something we don't know? Like, because Walzer has no idea what's going on. He's never been banned. He's never been told he can't participate in these things. And then it's kind of unfair. Like, I don't get it. We weren't getting any answers. Well, Walzer ended up going to Hess because he was concerned because he tried reaching out to other people and they weren't responding. And Hess had no idea. He had no idea. He's like, no, well, you're not banned. You didn't do anything. Like, we had an issue in the past, but we talked about it and it was resolved and we haven't had issues since. And it's like, of course you could participate in Firewall Fridays. Well, let's just say the community manager ended up leaving the private chat that we were in when we were working with FCE. Randomly left. No idea why. I asked the other members in the group. I said, why did this person leave? Why did they leave? Did we say something? Like, is Firewall Friday completely done? What's happening? And they had no idea why he left. They had no idea why this person left at all. And ever since then, Firewall Friday has been non-existent. It hasn't even been discussed anymore.
Enemy tower destroyed.
And so my friend Walzer couldn't participate in Firewall Friday when everyone else could. So beyond telling lies, they also take things personally. I don't know, man. Again, I'm just going on a rant. I can't help it. I just want things to be better.
Joe.f said, I'm sorry to hear that.
Tell me, man. But thank you. I feel more bad for my friend. I feel bad for the potential that was there. Jesus. Stop hitting me. These are things that I haven't talked about for a while because it's I was much more intimate with these organizations let's say 6 months ago. And despite all the work, they don't care. I mean, Disruptive cared. I don't want to make it sound like, oh, don't do that to me. I don't want to make it sound like Disruptive didn't care. They actually cared. They treated me well. They actually gave me things, which was really cool. I have some really cool throwbacks to the E3 where they presented this game for the first time. I have one of those tapestries that they used at their whatchamacallit, at their why can't I think of the name? My brain is fried. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Their pod, I guess, is what you can call it, where they showcase their game. I have one of those tapestries, which I think is really cool. I have one of those rubberized wristbands. I got some cards that had the old abilities on them, the old ability names, which is really cool. So they treated me well, and then yes, they did pay me for my work. So I don't want to shed them in a bad light. I just feel bad for them. Because this game is dope. I still love playing this game a lot.
Joe.f said, "It's been fun talking to you again, ONI, our small conversations. But something came up, so I have to wake up early, but I hope you keep taking care of yourself and stay safe."
Oh, thanks, Joe. Yeah, no, I miss our conversations too, man. I'll try to stream over here on YouTube again a little bit more than I have in the past. But I'll catch you later. You take care of yourself, dude. Be well. Stay healthy. Oh, wasted that. This sucks. Oh, he did nothing. He could have really hurt me. Chose not to.
You are victorious.
How long have we been going for this? About an hour and 20? Okay. Well, I think I'm going to call it there then. Tack that onto my 3 hours before. That's about 4 hours. That's a good amount of streaming time. Oh, I'm up to 62 now? Holy cow, man. 48 before? So... Alright, I'm chugging along. I'm just going to have to do a lot of this. But thank you, Joe, for stopping in. And for anyone who decides to watch this after, and it's not live, please consider subscribing, hitting that bell icon to be notified anytime I post something or even go live. I don't stream over here very often on YouTube, so if you want to check out my streams live, head over to twitch.tv/thewolfcraze. That's TheWolfeCraze. Check me out over there. I am streaming more regularly. It'll probably be around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that's when I'm available. I'm trying to balance my work life with my game life, and oh, there's some dropped frames. Freaking, hold on. Let me get a Steam VR real quick, because this thing's killing me. Steam? Yeah, see, now things are fine. Anyway. So check me over on Twitch. That's where I do more of my live streams. I'll be around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm trying to balance work life, hobby life, family life. I love my family, and I don't want a divorce. I don't want to make them upset, and I don't want to miss special things in my son's milestones. So, it's all about balance, and that's what I'm trying to do. So, I don't know what else to say. I didn't start the stream with something grand, so I'm not going to end the stream with something grand. But thank you for hanging out with me. Consider subscribing, and until next time, folks, peace.